Hi everyone, today I'm joining in Toddler Tuesday, and for that I've got my gorgeous Maddox. Maddox is going to be wearing an outfit that has been one of my favourites in 2022. I have lots of favourites, but this one I've been busy going through all my doll clothes. I've been sorting a load out for the charity shop and just making some more room in my drawers because I buy so many clothes that I just haven't got room for them all. And I've got so many different sizes of dolls, from ones that fit in £2 baby clothes to ones that fit in age 4, so, and everything in between. So yeah, I need a lot of clothes because I've got a lot of different sizes of dolls, and I've got boys and girls, I've got monkeys. So yeah, I've been sorting all that out. And while I was at it, I found this, and this is one of my absolute favourite outfit for the boys. I absolutely love it. I love the colour orange. I don't know why, I just love bright colours. And I love the dinosaurs on it. I love that this is nice and soft. It says, little person, big smiles, which is perfect for Maddox. So Maddox is going to be having this on today. He's wearing his Christmas outfit that I got from my lovely friend Helen over at... Now, I always get it wrong, Helen, sorry. It's Dolly Daydreams, something like Dolly Daydreams, yeah. Helen has a lovely channel and she does stories. She's on a story at the minute. I think we've just had part 4 or 5. I've lost track of what part we're on, but yeah, she does stories. And yeah, they're good about her dolly. She uses her babies as characters in the stories. Very interesting. Yeah, so that was from Helen. I will put the right name in the description box of your channel, Helen. I'm sorry, I get confused. It's something like Dolly Daydreams, something like that. And then I'm also going to do a tag by Riri's Nursery. I saw this tag on Tammy's channel. Tammy is my Reborn nursery. Tammy's lovely. I love Tammy. So yeah, I'm going to be doing Riri's tag that I saw on Tammy's channel, and I have actually watched Riri's one as well. So I went and watched Riri's one after I'd seen it on Tammy's channel. So yeah, I am gradually getting the dolls out of their Christmas outfits. So Toddler Tuesday is hosted by, I think this week it's Sam. Do you know, I'm awful. Last time I said it was one of the sisters and I got it wrong. But it is hosted either by Sam at Reborn Love Babies or by Renee at Renee's Reborns. I always link them both anyway, so. And as I say, the tag is by Riri's Nursery. I'll link that as well. And so the questions. Number 1, how long have you been on YouTube and what made you post your first video? I'd been watching YouTube videos for a while. I was collecting, at the time I don't think I was actually collecting. When I first started with dolls, I was buying dolls, cleaning them up and selling them. And I do actually still do that. I do still buy and sell dolls. That's sort of what I do for a living, if you like. It's what I do on eBay. I buy dolls, clean them up and sell them, or, you know, ones that I've had for a while and I'm not interacting with or something, I'll sell those. I just love dolls, so... and I started, I think Rosie was 2, so we're talking about 8, it must be 7 or 8 years ago that I started on YouTube. And I posted a video because once I was buying these dolls and cleaning them up and selling them on, there were some that I didn't want to sell on, I wanted to keep them. So I did do. And yeah, my first video was I just thought, well, I'll give it a go, see how I get on. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've met some lovely people. I've had friends on here for years that have followed me for years since I first started. You know, absolutely, it's been wonderful, and it's been lovely to meet such nice people who have the same interests as I do. How did dolls become your hobby? That's question 2. How did dolls become your hobby? Dolls have been my hobby for years, absolutely years. I've collected dolls for years. I think they became, like I said, I started buying them and selling them, but I've always sort of had dolls, do you know what I mean? I never had many dolls as a child, so, and I've always loved dolls, always loved them, always loved babies, always loved dolls. So for my 40th birthday, I got an Ashton Drake Emily Asleep, the real, is it called So Truly Real Emily? Yeah, so I've had her I'll be 60 at the end of this year, so I've had her for 20 years. So you could say I got my first Reborn or Reborn type doll 20 years ago. And I did already have a few little dolls then, like the Gots dolls and things like that. And I think I started collecting them in earnest once I decided that, you know, there were some that I just didn't want to sell, and started collecting the lines like Monster High and Bratz were probably the first ones I started collecting. I didn't collect Barbies to start with, but I do now. What were your expectations and what is the reality? The expectation was that I would collect a few Monster High, Bratz and possibly Barbie dolls and have them on display in my bedroom. And the reality is that I have a nursery upstairs full of baby dolls. I have one of our spare bedrooms. It is absolutely chock-a-block with baby dolls. You know, it's my nursery. It's full of baby dolls and baby doll clothes. Also, my lounge. I don't have a living room, simply because we never ever used it. It was just, our furniture was just sitting in there gathering dust, because I cannot get comfortable very well on a sofa. They're too low down for me because of my back. So I never used to use it in the day. And I'm always in bed. If I can be in bed by 6 o'clock, I'm always in bed by 6 o'clock, because I cannot physically be upright for any longer than that. My back can't cope with being upright for any longer than that. So I usually have my tea, you know, have a wash, have a shower, brush my teeth and come to bed, which is about 6 o'clock. So my husband obviously doesn't go and sit in the lounge. He comes and sits with me. We have a big kitchen diner, and if we have any visitors, we always sit in there. We do, you know, we've always sat in there. So, yeah, we've never missed it. I've had a downstairs doll room for years now, and that downstairs doll room is full of fashion dolls, and it's full of Rainbow High, Monster High, Bratz, Barbies, oh, you name it, and I have probably got at least one of it. I've got 18-inch dolls, I've got BJDs, I've got the smaller BJDs, I have got I've forgotten the name of them. I've got Blythe dolls. I have got, like I say, you name it, and I've probably got one of it, at least one of it. Yeah, so the reality is it's taken over my house, and my husband keeps telling me no more space for storing dolls. So this is why this year I'm having a big downsize of my dolls. Yeah, mostly fashion dolls. I have been selling quite a lot. So and the next question is, what is your favourite or least favourite part of your hobby? My favourite part is buying the doll clothes, dressing the dolls. But my most favourite part is the people that I've met who have the same interests as me. I love the baby dolls. I love dressing them. I love choosing clothes for them. I love having dolls of all different sizes. I just love it. They make me so happy. And Rosie, my granddaughter, absolutely loves the dolls too. She is always in this, and especially the baby dolls. She's always in this room with me. She has her own collection of Reborn type dolls and Reborn dolls. She has even reborn some of them herself. I've bought the blank kits for her and let her reborn them herself. And she absolutely loves it. She has free run of this nursery. She can dress any doll in anything she wants. She can have anything out of here. She knows that. And I absolutely love that we have that in common. yeah, my least favourite part, well, you know what the least favourite part is. It's the negative Nancy's. That's all I'm going to say about that. What friends have you made while doing your hobby? I've made loads of friends from all over the world, some wonderful, wonderful dolly friends, and it is amazing. It's just amazing. I love watching their videos, I love interacting with them, I love messaging them. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I love twinning, tripleting I've even done this week. I've done tripleting with Tammy and with Mel from Mel and Maury Nursery. Yeah, I just love it. I just absolutely love knowing people who have the same interests as I do. What valuable lessons have you learned? I've learned to be more selective. I've learned not to buy a doll just because it's cheap. Yeah, if I see a cheap Reborn, I was buying it, and I've stopped doing that now. I buy dolls because I really, really want it, and, you know, not just, oh, I haven't got that one, I'll buy it, because that's what I was doing. I was applying the same methods of collecting fashion dolls to collecting baby dolls, and you can't. For me, it doesn't work. When I collect fashion dolls, I was collecting. I wanted, like with Bratz, I wanted one of every Bratz doll. Well, you just can't do it. Some of them are so expensive, you know, we're talking hundreds of pounds, that you just can't do it. So I've now learned not to need one of every doll or one of every sculpt, or, you know, and you can't apply that to baby dolls. You can't. Now I just buy baby dolls that I like and that are within my price range, and, you know, that I really want and that I love. So that's one of the valuable lessons that I've learned. Be more selective. What would you do differently? Yeah, I think I've just answered that, haven't I? I would be more selective. Do you see yourself continuing this hobby in the long run? Yes, I do. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I've got everything set up. I've got all my clothes. I've got all my dolls. I've got my little nursery. It keeps me busy. I am disabled. I rarely leave the house. You know, this year I'm going to try and leave the house more. You know, since lockdown and COVID, I've got so sad I barely leave the house. And last year I spent 4 months in bed with back pain. I couldn't even sit up, it was so painful. And, you know, I'm going to make the most of being able to go out and do things. I'm going to go out and be more sociable this year, in the daytime at least. And then, what are your future plans? Yeah, that's my future plans, are to downsize my fashion doll collection. I really need to downsize that. I'm going to sell a few of my baby dolls. I've started off already by going through all my baby clothes and donating massive bag full to charity, ones that I just don't put on my dolls, you know, I just don't use them, so there's no point in them hanging there when someone could have them, is there? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to donate them to charity, and yeah, that's what my future plans are, to have a good old sort out of my dollies and my doll clothes. So yes, that was my video for today. So that was Toddler Tuesday and the tag by Riri's Nursery. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.